Hey loves, welcome back. So today's video is kind of like my autumn fall favourites. I've got skincare, body care, lashes, makeup, the full works. Just a handful of products, but I don't believe I've spoken about any of these things on my channel before, and I have been reaching for them and using them non-stop, and I'm seeing incredible results. So I thought I'd quickly collect up my kind of holy grail go-tos and share them with you. If you enjoy this video, as always, that was a very aggressive thumbs up. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. But let's crack on and have a chit chat about some of my autumn favourites. Let's start with lashes. My lashes are in great shape right now. Like, I'm so excited and happy and impressed with the results. I had to share this with you. Side note, this video is not sponsored. This is just my honest, real love. You know I love all the things, but these are the things I'm really loving. Quick backstory, I love myself a lash serum, and Revitalash was like my holy grail lash serum, and I used it for years and consistently got great results, and then all of a sudden it stopped working for me. I don't know if you've had that also, let me know in the comments. So then I tried maybe 2 or 3 other lash serums, and obviously with a lash serum it takes time. You've got to use it for 2 or 3 months, so I feel like it's been a really long process, and my lashes have been really bad for a really long time, just because I've had to persevere with a lot of different serums, and I've gone through, like I said, 2 or 3, and I've had no results. And then a social media friend, it's really weird, isn't it, when you make friends via the interweb, and it feels funny. Like, I consider her a friend. I don't know if she considers me a friend, but I talk to her on Instagram. She's my friend, whether she likes it or not. Susie, lovely Susie, her Instagram name is from P50W. She is hilarious. I'm going to link her in the description because you need to check her out. Anyway, Susie raved about this lash serum. This is the, what is it? I don't even know. I'm going to have to read it. This is the NYK1 Lash Force Lash and Brow Serum. This is like a fraction of the price of Revitalash, and I have been using it for about 6 weeks. Typically with a lash serum, like I said, you need to give it 2 or 3 months to really see the full results. So I'm super excited of what's to come. My lashes are already 6 weeks in, longer, stronger, thicker, fuller. I am absolutely mind blown with the results of this already. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. I'm pretty sure I took a picture, like a before picture, when I started using this, so I will try to do one of those weird eyeball selfies. You might not see a difference sort of bare lash wise, but when I put my mascara on, I am just blown away. I love the kind of big, thick, chunky packaging, but most importantly, this lash serum works. And I am sad that a year ago, when I was going through all of these different serums, I didn't go for this one first. I'm just blown away. If you haven't had any success with any lash serums, then I urge you to try this. Just amazing. The next thing is a random skincare item which I have really quickly fallen in love with, and I have seen incredible results. My skin is in really great shape at the moment. It's not perfect, but for me, I'm 41, I feel like my skin is looking the best it's looked maybe ever. Oh, that's a bold statement, but how it's looking right now, I'm going to put a lot of it down to this. I'm holding it here and you're going, what is it? This is by, oh God, who's it even by? Biologique. I can't actually pronounce the brand. I believe it's a French brand. Biologique. Classic. This is Lotion P50. I've got P50W. I'll explain the W in a second. And this was recommended by the skincare guru herself, HIRONS. She calls this the Rolls Royce of like acid peels, of liquid exfoliant toners. And when I heard that, I was like, what is this? I need it. I've never heard of it, and now I need it. It's called P50 because it's P for peel and 50, which is 2 cycles, like epidermis cycles of your skin. Basically, it's like a super duper double duper, because it needs that, liquid exfoliant. It's a cocktail of AHAs, BHAs and PHAs. You use this at night as a liquid toner for 50 nights. I've been using it for about 3 weeks. I'm only here or so in the bottle. I use it every night as my toner. So I wash my face, cleanse my face, use this, and then I carry on with my skincare routine. You must not use this with any form of retinol. It's super, super important. So I stopped my retinol products for like a week before I started to use that. Very, very important. My skin is the brightest, clearest, just the most radiant it's ever been. Like without makeup, I look in the mirror and in the morning, it just looks so, it's so hard to explain, but just so fresh and so bright. It's more even, it's smoother, and it's definitely kind of just fresher and younger looking. My skin tone is just so bright. I'm going to keep saying bright because I don't know how else to explain it. It strengthens your skin, it strengthens the epidermis. It helps exfoliate, it helps regulate sebum production, so it kind of balances your skin. It helps with hydration, it helps maintain pH levels. It just does so much and it's magic. Now here's the thing. Here's the only downside to this product. Well, there's a couple of downsides. One is quite expensive. I think this was, it was £67. But to be honest, for me, this is one of the best skincare products I've ever used. The other downside is within the UK, because it is incredibly strong, you can't just go online and buy this. There is a website within the UK that you have to kind of request to buy it. You have to answer an online questionnaire, and I guess then the trained specialists look at your answer, look at the products you're using, and then if they feel like it's safe for you or recommended for you to use it, then they kind of open that bit of the website up and allow you to buy it. The only other place you can get it within the UK is in Liberties in London, which is where I got mine. Again, you can't just pick it up and buy it. The ladies that work for this brand will question you about your skincare routine, your age, what you use, what you want, to make sure it's suitable and that you have the right one. The classic one is P50. I got P50W. Caroline Hirons calls the W for wimps, because this was the first time I've ever used this. I was a little bit nervous because of the kind of whole acid peel aspect. So I went for the milder version, the one for more sensitive skin. In hindsight, and next time, I will absolutely go for just the standard P50, hands down. But I guess, you know, for a first timer, then I'd rather be safe than sorry. I wanted to share this with you. I know the whole concept is very confusing and the whole buying process is really annoying. I see the difference in my skin. I see it. I feel it, so I had to share it with you. You might not be interested, this might be way too much, but if you want to see some serious skincare results, then I would highly recommend that you look at this. Like, this is something to consider, to think about, to sleep on for sure. But for me, actually I hurt myself then. I love it so much, so much. I'm going to talk about another liquid exfoliator. That's my thing right now. This is by Paula's Choice. This is the 2% BHA liquid exfoliator. So it's basically salicylic acid, which is a wonder acid. It's great for problematic skin. So it exfoliates, but it also gets deeper into the pore to kind of just help push out any dirt, excess sebum. It's great if you've got a breakout. So if it's my time of the month and I do have breakouts, then I put a little bit of this on a cotton pad and swipe it over that area, and it helps clear it really quickly. The other thing I do, which again is the Caroline Hirons tip. If you haven't got Caroline's skincare book, by the way, you need to check it out. I did a little video on it actually, so I'll link that in the description, but I highly recommend that book. But Caroline gives a great tip that if you do need to squeeze a spot, and I'm a picker, squeezer, hands up, that you obviously have clean hands. You pop an acid like a salicylic acid onto a cotton round, you squeeze your spot, and then you apply pressure and put this straight onto the squeezed spot. And for me, that has been like a miracle cure, because it just helps everything heal up 20 times quicker. So if you've got problematic skin, breakouts, then you need to use this as a toner. I honestly think you'll see a difference. It just helps with breakouts and helps me just zaps them. There's two little makeup items. This is my new favourite blush. This is by Kevyn and this is the Neo blush in, what's the shade? Rose Cliff. It's just so beautiful and really versatile, and I think this particular colour is just lovely for this time of it, or any time of the year, but definitely kind of going into the more wintry months. It's huge, so it comes with a massive big glass mirror, but it's kind of like an ombre kind of gradient effect. So it starts with almost like a highlighty shade, like a nice kind of gold highlighter. And then the further down the pan you get, the darker it gets. So there's like a kind of mix between the gold and the pink, and then there's a really soft gentle pink, kind of rosy, and then it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. So there's like 10 blushes and a highlight in one. So today I just used my brush in the middle of the pan and just went for this kind of really nice kind of pop of pink. If you wanted like a deeper blush for the winter months or a night out, then you can just go for the end of the palette. I don't know if you can see there, it's just slightly darker and deeper. I just feel like it's a really lovely versatile blush, and it's so many options in one. You could swirl a big brush around into all of them. You can hit certain areas. I just love the tones. I love the formula. I love how it blends. I love how it wears. It's just a really, really beautiful blush palette, and it's very kind of soft. I'm going to blend this out so you can see, but there's like a slight sheen to it. It just makes the skin look luscious. It really does. And the packaging is very pretty as well. This is going to sound really sad, but I think about this during the day and I will look forward to cleansing my face. Oh, I told you I love all the things. This is by ESPA. This is the Optimal Skin Pro Cleanser. I cannot read it. The Optimal Skin Pro Cleanser, multi-use enzyme cleanser, exfoliator and mask for radiant skin. This is like a triple threat. I'm going to waste some to show you. It's a really nice kind of like balmy type cleanser. So use it on dry skin. I use this as my second cleanse because I kind of want all the ingredients to actually get to my skin rather than just wasting it to remove my makeup, if that makes sense. So it looks like this. It's this really lovely rich balm, and I don't know if it's picking up on camera. I'll try and kind of do a little cutaway so that you can see. It contains like these little white beads. They're not those synthetic beads that are going to cause problems to the environment. They're actually jojoba, whatever. It smells beautiful, just really, really luxurious. If you're using it as a cleanser, you rub it in until the jojoba beads kind of burst and disappear. So it's super. What is this piece of hair? Interesting. So it's really nice and hydrating, and then there are pumpkin enzymes, I believe, in here. So if you leave it on for 15 minutes as a mask, they gently exfoliate your skin. These beads, as we're talking about exfoliation, they're not abrasive and aggressive. They're super gentle, really, really relaxing, but it's just a real treat. It rinses off really, really easy, and then it leaves your skin feeling so hydrated and soft, and oh, it's just lovely. I think especially as the winter months roll around and it gets colder and our skin is up against the elements, using a really nice comforting hydrating product like that will make a big difference. And it just, oh, I really, really, really love it. The last product is by Skinny Tan, and it's the Gradual Tanner. I always talk about the Bondi Sands. It's been in lots of favourites of mine, their Gradual Tanner. I really like that, but this one has really impressed me. I've only had this a little while, I only used it a couple of times, but I've enjoyed it that much that it's worth a mention for sure. I feel like with Bondi Sands and with a lot of Gradual Tanners, the process is gradual, right? So you need to use them 2 or 3 times in order to see any kind of colour. This is like a one-use wonder, but for me, because I am really bad at fake tan on my body, I'm not very skilled at it. I used this about 5 days ago and I still have colour left from it. One use. Like when I use it, I don't have any streaks or patchiness or orange bits. My elbows and knees and wrists are completely safe, and the colour is just so even and smooth. I like the smell of fake tan. I've said it before, I might be the only person in the world that likes that biscuity smell. I didn't get any of that from this, which I think probably most people are like, yeah. For me, I'm like, I like that smell. It smells like a mild kind of coconutty lotion, so it's very kind of summery. Here's the only thing I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to quickly wash my hands because we'll have a tanning disaster. The first time I used this, I was so scared. It says it goes on clear, which is a lie. It's just a lie. It's very white, and when you first apply it, let's see if it works. It took a good 20 or 30 seconds for it to rub in, and I was like rubbing it on my arm, and it was just getting whiter and whiter and whiter, and I was like, this is not gonna end well for anyone. So you feel like, oh my god, it's gone wrong, I'm never gonna rub this in, and then I've got quite a lot on my hands. After about 20 seconds of massaging, I promise you it does. Let's have a look. it does start to disappear and sink in. So although it says it's supposed to go on clear, it doesn't. But I kind of like that. For me, I could see exactly where I would put it, and it really made sure that I'd rubbed it in properly. It hydrates really lovely, so your skin is really moisturized and comfortable. And just for me, the colour after one use is amazing. Like, if you need a hint of colour or you're bad at fake tan, then the Skinny Tan Gradual Tan might just be your new best friend. Right. I'm quickly going to stop there, wash my hands, then I'll be back to say goodbye, because otherwise I'll forget, and then I'll have an orange palm and one orange hand, and it'll be just great. I'm back with washed hands. So there you go. There are my kind of autumn favourites. These are the products that have really impressed me. I'm seeing incredible results. I'm enjoying and wanting to use them, and I just had to share them with you. Have you used any of these? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you've got a kind of full favourite, a product that you look forward to using daily. Share it with me, because then I want to check it out, obviously. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you've enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you really soon. Take care.